Hello, my name is Christopher Nelson. I'm the founder and lead analyst of the Strategic Trade Control Research Group. Thank you for your consideration today. I'll be talking about targeting illicit trade in strategic goods with machine learning. Strategic goods are weapons of mass destruction, conventional weapons, and all the materials and equipment used in their development, production, or delivery. Of particular concern in recent years is the shift in focus towards dual-use goods that are used for advanced military applications in theaters of war. For example, microelectronics and communications equipment for drones, missiles, and other munitions. There are many difficulties in detecting these types of transactions. In particular, the small amount of trade in strategic goods compared to overall global trade, and the generally poor correlation between different nomenclatures. Our approach is to utilize machine learning to create strategic good profiles that can be applied to future transaction to improve detection based on real-world behaviors. In a nutshell, we want to identify a priority of strategic goods, isolate existing data for controlled transactions that we have in state-level databases, create a profile for those goods, and then compare it to unlicensed data of the same HS codes in order to identify the differences between controlled and non-controlled transactions. We will resample and train the model based on machine learning algorithms, measure performance, improve the model over time, and iterate and retrain the models as we get more data. How do we apply this? We apply it by flagging transaction based on shipment declarations and previous behavior. We want to use our existing data that state authorities already have in order to identify potentially illicit unlicensed transactions, add this methodology to existing risk management systems, develop intelligence leads, but also not to neglect its potential use in resource allocation for improved outreach to exporters to create a cycle of improvement for better classification and early warning signs to prevent providers from being taken advantage of by bad actors. Towards future progress, there are many ideas here on how this can be applied moving forward. I really want to emphasize that the key takeaway from this approach is to focus on a contemporary threat, the illicit transfer of dual-use goods that endanger international security, but increasing the ability of customs authorities to effectively enforce export controls and sanctions. We can create a cycle of improvement. We can increase the way that customs authorities identify how entities actually classify strategic goods as opposed to how we wish they should, and use this as a baseline to bring in more machine learning and advanced artificial intelligence methodologies to improve customs outreach and enforcement. Thank you very much.